Welcome back to Bowling Over 50. I am Alan Berger. This channel was originally designed for bowlers over 50 years old, seniors. I'm not a senior, but I take the senior discount wherever I can get it. But what we have found is we got a lot of beginning bowlers coming to the channel, getting tips and drills and things to help them improve because they're new to bowling. But we're also seeing some intermediate bowlers finding little nuggets to help them get better. Today's video, we're going to be talking about your swing and how I like your swing to go versus some options out there that are either good or bad. So when I teach, I kind of teach this way. I start over here at the foul line and we do foul line drills, and then we start working our way back to the back part of the approach. We go into the full approach, and then we start working our way back to the foul line with our videos. That is the way our videos are designed. If you are seeing some things in this video that are not making sense, go find the previous videos that would lead you up to this point. It's very important that you get caught up to speed because this video is a little more advanced. So you need to go watch some of the other videos before you get to this point. So, one of the things I like about a bowling swing is I like a more pendulum action bowling swing. Something that is basically straight. There's not a whole lot of movement. I want the ball to be pushed out straight, come back straight, and come back through straight. That's the goal for me on how I swing a bowling ball. For me, that keeps me very accurate. I don't have to worry about doing anything funky with my swing. It is just a pendulum. It is straight forward and straight back, straight forward and straight back. That keeps it simple for me. One of the things in one of our previous videos is a swing that is absolutely wrong. I showed it in a practice video because I was doing it. The practice video that I was showing is when I push the ball out instead of pushing directly in front of me, I was pushing the ball out to the side. One of the things I talk about with my students is you want your body to go around the ball, not the ball around your body. By pushing the ball out to the right, you are swinging the ball around your body. So when you push the ball out, it should be directly in front of you. But what happens if I do push it out? What does that look like, Alan? Well, that's what we're going to show you right now. This is called a reverse figure 8. I will not be accurate because I am pushing the ball to the side. Okay, that was over-exaggerated and that was absolutely awful. But that's the kind of stuff that can happen to you. Maybe not that dramatic. I will try to make it not so dramatic, but when the ball goes around your body, it makes it nearly impossible for you to consistently hit your target. We'll try that again. See if I can be a little not so dramatic. Well, that's what it does for me. The other alternative on this reverse figure 8 is actually pulling the ball to the left. I'm having trouble because the ball is getting around my body and I'm shoving it towards the gutter. One more time. This is not the way you throw a bowling ball. You want to push out straight, not out to the side. But here we go again, pushing out to the side. So that is the reverse figure 8. Starting the ball to the side. Now, There is an actual figure 8 release that I do not do. But if you watch the pros, you will see this, especially EJ Tackett. So we're going to try to attempt it today. I've only thrown one shot in my life this way, so we're going to see what it looks like. Now I want to be very, very clear, extremely clear. I like more of a pendulum action. Straight in front of me, straight back, straight forward. That's what I like. That's what I try to do. That's what I teach. But one of the things you'll find with the pros, not only do they bend that elbow and they snap that elbow down at the bottom and throw their ball like a yo-yo, but they're also trying to get their fingers onto the inside part of the bowling ball. So for me, I do it with my wrist to try to get my fingers on the inside part of the bowling ball, this way. The pros will get the ball and get the ball closer to them here so that their fingers are on the inside, this part of the bowling ball, not this part of the bowling ball, but this side of the equator, and throw the ball that way. The way they do that is with a figure 8 motion. So they don't do a reverse figure 8 where they push the ball this way. They actually push the ball to the inside just a little bit, which causes their swing to go this way, and then they bring it in, and that helps them get their fingers on the inside part of the ball. I want to be clear, clear, clear. I am not suggesting this, but if you want to see and know how the pros are doing it, this is what they're doing. They're better at it than I am because I don't throw the ball this way, but we're going to attempt it. So we're going to do a regular figure 8. I've thrown one shot in my life this way. So this will be shot number 2. So I'm going to push the ball towards lane number 2 down there and hopefully get my arm around it at the bottom. Well, I missed my target way left, for sure. That is the second time I've ever done that. We're in a practice session, as I tell you all the time. We've got a 4-pin up there. We're going to go ahead and spare this 4-pin, or attempt to. Thump, thump, thump. Bowling center's getting a little busier now. All right, we're going to try this for the third time ever. We're going to push the ball to the left side of my body. If you're left-handed, you would do it the opposite. When the ball comes back in my backswing, I'm going to try to pull it in and get my fingers on the inside part of the bowling ball below the equator. And maybe I will get this thing online. Let's see. Not bad for the third time I've ever done that, or fourth. So again, not suggesting you do it that way. It is, you've got to have some strength in your shoulder, which I need shoulder surgery pretty soon. So it doesn't feel all that good to me. But if you are looking to increase your rev rate and change that angle as the ball is going down the lane, you've got to work the inside part of the ball. In one of my previous videos, I showed you how I do that. My normal release is here. To work the inside, I just turn my wrist just a little bit, getting my fingers to the inside part of the ball. To go even further is this right here with the regular figure 8. I'm pushing the ball this direction. As the ball's coming around, I'm pulling it to me, trying to get it close to my hip so my fingers are on the inside part of the ball. I will never use this in a tournament or in league. This is not something I would ever do, but if you are wanting to work on this, this is how you do it. repped in. So I'm going to throw, after I pick up my spare here, I'm going to throw the ball the way I would normally throw it, because I don't want to do that too many times. I certainly don't want to get that to become a habit. I'm actually throwing it fairly well. I'm actually throwing the ball fairly well that way, but it is not something I think I can be consistent with. EJ Chackett, on the other hand, can wear it out that way. So I'm going to go back to my normal release, more of a pendulum action. I'm going to push the ball straight in front of me, more straight front, straight forward, and straight back. And that's the way I like to throw it. Maybe better than that. Maybe we should do that one more time. Let's pick up this spare. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna pick this up like I would pick up a 2-pin, except I'm moving a half a board left. Or pick it up that way. All right, one more time. My way. Not the other way, my way. Here we go. Straight in front of me, straight back. That should be better. I'm missing left. All right, now we're just gonna throw until I strike, and that'll be one I end on. Pick up my 7-pin. Got it. All right, we're gonna throw one more shot my way, trying to get it a little closer to the gutter. Probably would help if I looked in the right spot. That's better. So that's just another technique. I'm not saying you should do that, just showing you how the pros do it. They actually get a little bit more elbow bend and snap that wrist and that fingers down to the ground, while they also push the ball this direction. Get the ball to come here, get their fingers in the inside part of the ball, and then flick the ball out there, turning their hand over and with an open palm so they don't grab a hold of the ball. Again, I keep saying this, don't suggest you do this, just showing you how it's done. I like the pendulum action. I like things to be a little bit more simplified. So if you like this video, which you may not, because you'll never do it, but if you like this video and showing you how the pros do it, please like and subscribe to our channel. Doesn't cost you anything, but it helps us out a ton. We want you guys to go out there, practice a lot, have fun, because bowling is fun. Have fun and good bowling.